Hello class and welcome back to my channel. Miss Lewis taught me. Please subscribe if you like learning new things. For our second lesson, how to taper your own hair, and this is what we're starting with. As you can see, my hair is quite grown out. What I'm actually trying to do is just taper the back and the sides because I'm getting my hair ready for an updo, an actual ponytail. Plus the back tends to stick out of my wigs. So in order to get started, I'm going to need 3 guards, the 2, the 3, and the 4. Then I'm going to go in and start at my nape. My nape I'm going to do with no guard because I'm just lining up the back. And I like to take my time. As you can see, now I am working on my sideburn. I pushed the hair down. I've got very fine hair. I blew it out so it was easy to manipulate because it is not a good idea to cut dirty or curly hair. So you want to make sure that you wash and blow out your hair if you intend to cut your own hair at home. Then you just got to make sure you have a stable hand and some good clippers. Here I am starting to use that 2 guard. The 2 guard is the first level of blending. It's going to be my lowest level guard. And as you can see, I'm just working the perimeter of my nape and around my ear until I sort of see my dark roots. I glide the clippers against my hair and then I sort of swoop my wrist. Then I have to be a little bit ambidextrous, meaning that I've got to use my left hand to cut the left side. It's kind of difficult to do this on your own, so I've got my right hand holding the mirror, my left hand is going to work. This is something you sort of have to practice with the clippers off because you can make some mistakes. So if you practice with the clippers off, you can commit the motions to muscle memory. Next, it's the 3 guard, so just 1 guard up. This way I have sort of a seamless blend going from that perimeter and now sort of working my way up to that occipital bone. Not quite getting there just yet. And at first I started to work everything into a V shape. I like that look. I'm not afraid to go in with that 4 guard now and now work up the sides of my hair, beginning to blend the short hairs with the longer hairs at the top of my head. This is the last guard that I'm going to use. And as I'm doing this, you can see I'm still going to manipulate the hair. I didn't commit this to video, but I do have a comb, and every once in a while I comb the hair out so that I make sure that I'm shaving the hair off evenly. And as you can see, I'm comfortable cutting my own hair. I'm not afraid to run those clippers up to make sure I get the look that I want. I don't want the sides or the back to be too heavy or too bulky. I also really don't like sharp lines. I like for my each level of my hair to be blended, you know, very well. I want it to be a seamless transition from the nape of my neck all the way up to the crown of my head. So as you can see, I kind of have to work it at all angles using both of my mirrors. I even attached a couple mirrors to my bathroom wall to make it even easier for myself. Now I'm going a little bit at the occipital bone and then sort of wrapping the shape around that, just to kind of go with the natural curvature of my head. Yes, at first I was afraid to do this myself, and your hand does get kind of shaky because those clippers are vibrating so much, but you know, you just put on some music, trust your hands. Sometimes I do a little bit of it without even looking and just trust that it turns out okay. And I'm just going to run those clippers until I don't see any dramatic shapes going. And really, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Just cut it to the shape that you like. Practice using the clipper, going at different angles. I tend to shave against the grain, but I also did go back in and shave with the grain of my hair or with the direction that my hair grows in. in order to blend the top with the bottom even further. But again, make sure you operate on clean hair. It's so much easier to cut that way. When I've cut my hair dirty or with product in it, oof, I looked like I had the mange. I had a bunch of, unevenness and patches all throughout my head. And I can't say I'm perfect, but I'm getting better. And you notice that lever on the side, you can push it back and forth so that you can, blend the hair even better. Blend that clipped hair. If you push the lever forward, that gives you, a longer cut. You pull the lever backward, then you're going to get a much closer cut. So when you go, say, between a level 3 and a level 4, put the guard toward the middle, and then you can blend the 3 and 4 hair together, if that's making sense. Because your goal is just to get those lines out. And when you have color treated hair, especially blonde against a pretty much black base, if you don't blend it well, people will see it and it'll look patchy. But I feel pretty good about it. I'm gonna hide any mistakes that I've made by doing a curly look, but my hair is ready for that updo ponytail that I'm gonna film next time. Here's the finished look. I feel so good about it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Miss Lewis Taught Me, and follow me on Instagram at Miss Lewis Taught Me. Thanks for watching. Bye.